Okay, so the taste itself and the consistency doesn't taste too bad. It tastes pretty doughy from pancake mix, but I don't hate it. I'm not a picky eater. Okay, so I'll prep this pan and I'll get ready for the next. Okay, friends, our next contestant is mixed until smooth. The pan is clear, and let's give it our best shot. Here, let's move you out of the way, Mr. Whisk. Meet you back here when it's time to do the famed observance. Okay, time for the famed flip. Oh, no, that's lovely. Oh, that's rich. So, mix until smooth seems to have a decent texture, as a decent color, and hopefully it seems to be rising taller. It might even have a more better taste. Hopefully it will retain the buttermilk qualities with much better consistency and less doughy taste. Okay, so observing the pancake, it measures in as a centimeter at least a centimeter high. That one's a centimeter. This one is close to a centimeter. That one is about a centimeter. Let me see. Close to a centimeter. They're not very high. They don't raise very high. I think that's because of the mixing, but I believe that this will taste better. I was right. It retains the buttermilk taster with a less doughy consistency. If anything, this melts in your mouth, like pancakes ought to do when they're fresh off the griddle. Give me some time. Okay, I'm back. And now we have mixed until smooth for 3 to 5 minutes, our smoothest batch. I like the way it falls. I think it has a rich consistency, despite being the most whisked. I'll meet you back when we're done, and I want to show you the results. Mostly because I want to see them. Okay, they look really bubbly, so let's flip and find out. Whoa, nice. See? Nicest. These seem to have a decent amount of color to them, although they're light. Maybe it's because of the whisking, or because I accidentally had the stove on low when I initially poured them and had to turn them up. That will probably be a variable that affected the outcome of this experiment, unfortunately. Okay, so we start by measuring what I believe is to be the perfect pancake, which is much less than a centimeter. Stick it in, not even a centimeter. This is about a centimeter. So they've all been about a centimeter. They didn't go very high. The biggest distance is taste and consistency with structural integrity. So I'm going to cut this and test it. Okay, now these are very melty. They're very soft. And ironically enough, it was said that the more you whisked, the more you activated the gluten, which would make these pancakes basically get a bit more rubbery as opposed to fluffy, which means they wouldn't rise very much. But as